Welcome back, guys. My name is Patrick, aka Chief Pat, and today bringing you guys episode 12 of my 2-week Titan series. So we're only about 30 or 40 trophies away from hitting the top 200 in the United States. So that's what I'm going to shoot for today. And let's go ahead and start it off with this four corners base that we're attacking right here. And this is a base I've been seeing a lot, even though most of them have little twists to them. So this guy has, on the bottom, he had only one building inside of the compartment. And on the right, you can see he has some sort of weird archer tower and elixir collector. I don't even know what this guy's doing. Anyways, I'm just going to drop my troops. If I use my golems correctly, they should funnel into the center. And let's go ahead and see what happens. So first of all, I already have both of my P.E.K.K.A inside of the center of his base. That was extremely quick. Somehow, I think they got lured by a barbarian that came out of the clan castle. I'm going to go ahead and drop my free spell right now on the single target Inferno Tower. I have both of my P.E.K.K.As, my king and my queen, inside of the center, so I really don't see a way we couldn't get a single star against this base. So they're doing work. I still have 3 wizards on the right-hand side attacking some buildings behind 2 golems. So I feel like we should have a pretty decent shot at getting to 50%, and hopefully it turns out for the best. So this guy is in Titan 2, and I'm about halfway through Titan 2 right now at 4,500 and about 50 trophies. So we should get a pretty good haul inside of this raid, especially if he's in the upper part of Titan 2. And as you can see, 55%, gonna go ahead and pop my queen's ability, let her shoot a couple more buildings, and wrap it up with 20 trophies stolen against this guy's base. So it was really, really nice to find this base. Nowadays, I'm really not finding too many offers anymore, even 1 trophy offers, and then occasionally you just get a big whale like that guy, and it was really nice to find 20 trophies and be able to steal all of them. All right, so next base right here, another 4 corners base. This guy did have level 11 walls, but I'm going to go ahead and drop my wall breakers and make an opening on the left-hand side, or I guess on the bottom. And then same thing on the right-hand side, drop my golems, make my way in. And weirdly enough, this guy's clan castle came all the way to the front of his base, and that means I'm going to be able to take care of this lava hound at the very beginning. I think this is actually an advantage since I can shoot this down right away, and I don't have to worry about it right in front of the town hall while my queen's being hit by a an inferno tower or something like that. But the lava hound's down, only a couple of lava pups left, and then after that, I think most of my troops would go to the center, especially because I just dropped a perfect poison spell on top of all 3 sets of skeleton traps. That guy's skeleton traps did absolutely nothing. I'm not sure what I really did with that multi-targeted or with that free spell, but anyways, perfect poison spell. Queen's going to shoot down the town hall right there since she doesn't have to worry about any skeleton traps. And my king did go off to the right-hand side with a couple of golems, but that's actually going to be a win, seeing as he can take care of a couple more buildings and help us get to 50%. So this raid went pretty well, besides that free spell, which I would have to watch again. Maybe I used it to take care of that Inferno Tower. But yeah, going to go ahead and pop my queen's ability in a second. That'll get us to 50%, and that's going to go ahead and wrap it up for this raid. So 2 pretty solid raids today. I got 15 trophies from this one, and honestly, in the course of 6 hours, I only found 2 bases worth more than 9 trophies, and those were the 2 bases that you guys saw right there. So instead, I thought I would show you guys a defense I had because I actually put my town hall inside of the center of my base. It was 5 hours and 55 minutes into my raiding session when the pop-up appeared saying that I would be attacked soon. So instead of redesigning a new base, which obviously I couldn't do inside of like 5 minutes, I decided just to switch my town hall on the inside, seeing as the town hall on the outside strategy really doesn't work that much anymore. And I ended up getting attacked by this guy with mass dragons, and it's been so long since I've been attacked with mass dragons. Literally, mass dragons haven't been like a top player strategy since I'd say early 2013 when it used to be the most boring strategy ever. But it looks like with level 5 dragons, people are starting to bring it back. And this guy ended up getting 50% just from dropping his dragons inside of my base. So I'm not too worried about a 1-star. I sort of expected that with this base design, seeing as it's extremely outdated. But this guy still had his king and queen left. And I had to fight those guys off to not lose or give him another star, which could have been pretty bad. And I didn't know how many trophies I was going to lose for this attack. So surprise to him, I did have a golem inside of my clan castle. That's going to go ahead and pop out right now, take up a lot of his king and queen's time. It's going to take a while for his king to fight through it. And especially because when the golem splits in half, it does damage. It's going to do a pretty good chunk of damage against the king, especially with the expo that's been shooting at the king for like the last 15 seconds. So Golem went down. Looks like I got the king's ability out of that, as well as he's at 50%. Those level 11 walls finally are coming in handy for once, as the king takes a couple of smacks into it. And I think the king's pretty much a non-factor in this raid now, and it's really only the queen who's going to be the one who can try to get to the town hall. So Queen is going to go ahead and shoot down that clan castle. He's going to activate the Queen's ability at like 1% HP. He actually did a really good job of activating that, and it looks like she's going to start shooting down the town hall now, but my king is going to slap her right in the face, save that second star, and I'm only going to give up 5 trophies on defense, which is really amazing, seeing as I've been giving up about 20 to 25 trophies every single time that I lose my shield or go on defense. So in total, we are at 4,581 trophies. Not bad at all, especially because I only found like 2 real bases today. And looking at the top 200 for the United States, if you scroll all the way down, you can see I'm at 177, and I moved up a lot of spots since the last episode. So yeah, pretty good stuff right there. We are finally in the top 100 of the US, and you guys can look me up if you want to find me and check my progress along the way. As far as global goes, we really haven't put a dent into it. I know we've started the series outside of like 10,000th place, but we're at 1,935 right now, which means we cracked the top 2,000. I've actually gained like 727 spots in the last bit, so the pushing has been going pretty good. I've been finding at least some pretty decent offers after a couple of hours, so we'll see how far we can push up, especially with the last 2 episodes of this series coming up. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you drop a like, and until tomorrow, I will see you guys later. Peace out.